I think we're ready to get right to it. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, here we go.
It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including the real reason that WWE took Roman Reigns off television. WWE have changed their plan with Charlotte Flair, Brie Bella returning to WWE, Tiffany
I think they took him off because of his contract. Like his contract is part time. He can't be there like all the time.
Stratton looking to team with Sabrina Carpenter, WWE talent fed up backstage, rumors on a new international PLE, the new final boss, Seth Rollins was happy to see Hogan booed. Our first two looks at the real reason why WWE took Roman Reigns off television. At top of today's news is the reason behind WWE's move to write Roman Reigns off with a storyline injury and whether it has anything to do with the upcoming Elimination Chamber PLE. Reigns, who made it clear he wants the WWE Undisputed Championship, not only lost the Royal Rumble, but took a post-match beating at the hands of rival wrestler Seth Rollins. Rollins used Reigns' head as a practice for his curb stomp, with the Visionary acting like he was trying to scrape something off his shoe. But now the Observer is reporting on the WWE's reasoning behind writing Reigns off. This was to keep Reigns out of the chamber since he wasn't winning it anyway and thus would have to be pinned, and WWE never has its top.
As a creative consultant, client relationships are key, and thanks to HoneyBook, I'm able to prioritize
Faces of Rhodes or Reigns lose via pin unless there's a major storyline reason directly stemming from the pin to do so. Yeah, you can be sure that Roman Reigns' status as a tribal chief means pinfall losses will be rare, despite him no longer holding a world title. Next up, John Cena's remaining appearances revealed. Now, if you're wondering how many appearances John Cena has left in WWE, well, Cena, whose much publicized 2025 retirement tour saw him end up as the runner-up at this year's Royal Rumble, but he won't be back until 1st March's Elimination Chamber. This situation has led some fans to question why Cena isn't appearing more. Cena took time off after the Rumble to appear in the film Matchbox, but that doesn't mean his appearances going forward will be limited. The Observer reported that with 36 days on his contract for 2025, and he'll only have done 3 in the first 2 months, that leaves him with 33 in the last 43 weeks of the year, meaning he'll be almost a regular weekly character when he's done with the current movie. Now, it's unknown how many wrestling matches Cena will work, but rest assured that his quest for the 17th world title will drive his retirement storyline. Next up, WWE changes its plan for Charlotte Flair. Now, wondering whether Charlotte Flair will play a babyface, a tweener, or a heel? While initial rumors suggested WWE wanted the Queen to play a tweener, Dr. Chris Featherstone reports that WWE now feels Flair works best as a heel as she enters into the program with Tiffany Stratton. Flair received a harsh reception from the crowd during her appearance on the 3rd February Raw following a Rumble win. While some fans lambasted the crowd for booing her, it's important to remember that some fans believe Charlotte's Rumble win was predictable and unnecessary. However, WWE is making the right move with having Charlotte Flair play a heel, as it just doesn't make any sense for her to go in as a babyface after she just won the Rumble. Next up, Brie Bella returning to WWE. During the recent edition of the Nikki and Brie show, Nikki Bella, who made her surprise return at the Women's Royal Rumble, hinted that her sister Brie may be joining her in the company soon. She mentioned, "Is this a one-off or is she here to stay? Keep tuning in. You'll see another fearless Nikki appearance sooner than later, that is for sure. I'm definitely doing more than what I just did on Saturday. Hopefully Brie Mode will be by my side soon, more on that to come." Do you guys want Brie Bella to return to WWE along with Nikki? Are we going to get a full run with the Bella twins again? Next up, WWE talent fed up and frustrated backstage. Now, there's growing frustration with Def Rebel, the outfit that produces the majority of music for various WWE superstars. Def Rebel's music has been criticized for fans for being too generic, leading to fans being unable to tell one wrestler's entrance from another, a real common complaint from this year and last year's Rumble. Our Fightful Select is reporting that various WWE talents have voiced their frustration with their theme songs, as well as frustration with the song's quality. Now, this isn't the first time that fans have heard that WWE talent are upset with the group, and it seems unlikely to change until Def Rebel really move on. But could this be the straw that breaks the camel's back and they finally get rid of them once and for all? All I say is just try and bring back Jim Johnson. Do whatever you can, just bring back somebody who knows how to do themes right. Next up, Tiffany Stratton looking to team with Sabrina Carpenter. Now, Tiffany Stratton is making it clear she wants to team with actor and musical artist Sabrina Carpenter.
Nah, she's washed.
Next up, rumors on a new international PLE. Now, is WWE planning another international PLE for 2025? Fans already know that the promotion has 2 events booked for the international venues of 1st March's Elimination Chamber in Toronto, Canada, and 31st August Clash in Paris scheduled for Paris, France. But now WrestleVotes is reporting, so in an update from this week's show with Bill Apter here on Tuesday night's Backstage Pass, we can confirm WWE has had discussions of hosting this year's Money in the Bank from an international location in early July. Speaking on the Sportskeeda Backstage Pass Patreon show, WrestleVotes clarified, however, our sources states nothing is said at this time. Currently on the books for WWE International include a Saudi Arabia date in June, as well as the Clash in Paris PLE announced for August that WrestleMania broke last week. 2024 featured several international shows, including Money in the Bank working. Next up, the new final boss. Now get set for below. Next up, why Penta isn't looking to be the next Rey Mysterio. Penta El-Zero has taken WWE by storm, putting in blockbuster matches and winning the WWE Universe over at a breakneck speed, only rivaled in his in-ring quickness. However, does Penta want to be the next Mysterio? Well, Penta spoke with Chris Van Vliet about this, responding, "Bro, I have the best answer for that. He's a true one. I don't want to be the next Rey Mysterio. I want to be the first Penta El-Zero Miedo in WWE because Rey Mysterio has my respect. Rey Mysterio is the legend. Rey Mysterio is my role model, brother. I don't want to be like this, you know?" Penta explained his reasoning, saying, "I want to be the first Penta because my style is very different. My style in the ring is different, like very Mysterio. Rey Mysterio inspired me, of course, but I don't want to be the same like this." While wrestling is known for talents paying tribute to top stars by emulating some of their elements, or in some cases wrestlers blatantly ripping off another wrestler to try and get over, Penta seems to have the right idea. The WWE Universe has seen the promotion try and fail to introduce luchadors to be the next Mysterio, including both versions of Sin Cara, Kalisto, and several others. The best thing Penta can do is to be, well, himself, and that seems to be working. Next up, the new final boss. Now get set for a major overhaul for current NXT.
Pi does to ads what water does to fire. Let me explain. This is Pi, a free Chrome extension that blocks ads on all
General Manager Ava Raine. The 4th gen superstar has done a great job as NXT's authority figure, but according to WrestleVotes, creative has begun putting plans in motion for NXT General Manager and of course, the real-life daughter of The Rock, Ava, to be featured more prominently on TV, as well as have merchandise and character ties to her father, alluding to his final boss persona. WrestleVotes went on to say, "We're told plans could include her playing the final boss character on TV as a way to raise her importance. Ava, from all accounts, is well liked and could have a big future with the company." Now, it's no word if WWE wants Ava to return to the squared circle. While she wrestled as part of Joe Gacy's Schism faction, she's become an authority figure after Gacy disbanded the group. What do you think of her being the next final boss? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, Seth Rollins was happy to see Hogan booed, as Seth Rollins is speaking out about the loud.
I don't care. What's next? I'm sort of interested in this.
Next up, the real reason why Seth Rollins was dropped from the Marvel movie. A Captain America Brave New World will be released soon, but WWE superstar Seth Rollins won't be in the latest Marvel movie, despite shooting scenes for the superhero film. The film's director is now discussing why Rollins' role was removed. He chatted with comicbook.com about why Seth didn't make the final cut, revealing that Rollins was a cast member of the villainous group, the Serpent Squad. He noted that the film's direction changed, and as for Seth, I love Seth. Seth's incredible, but we're evolving and we knew we had an additional photography period, just one that we did early on in the process that's planned. Seth's cut from the Brave New World isn't as shocking as it may seem, as the film had major reshoots, with rumors that test audiences didn't rate the film highly. And finally, Samantha Irvin promises a return to wrestling. And last but not least, former WWE ring announcer Samantha Irvin is letting fans know she's not finished with pro wrestling. Irvin, who shocked fans last year when she announced she was leaving WWE to pursue other ambitions, spoke with US Today saying, "My wrestling career's barely even begun. I think it would be an absolute waste of everything that I've done so far to not continue the story. I gotta finish my story." Are you guys looking forward to Samantha's eventual return to wrestling? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Okay. Interesting. Not bad. I'm gonna do one more video. I'm gonna see you on the next one.